Spooky here?
Yeah, it's spooky here.
Super spooky here?
Yeah,
It's alright. What is it we're doing today? What is it we're doing today?
we're doing a Harry Potter.
We're doing a
Harry Potter tour.
Harry Potter tour. This is J.K. Rowling's house. This is where she actually stays. And let's be honest, it does look like something out of Harry Potter, doesn't it?
Guys, this is a toy I got today.
So this beautiful building in Edinburgh is now flats, but it used to be a school for blind and deaf children. People say that the architecture in this building helped to inspire Hogwarts, which is obviously also a school. What the? Hey!
That looks quite cool. I don't know.
What is this?
Go.
It's a school. Now listen, this is another school in Edinburgh that they say J.K. Rowling was inspired to create the Leap of Hogwarts. It's another school, it is a private school, so we've got to be careful. We're not really allowed to go in, but we can definitely get a look at the architecture. Come round here please, honey. Look at the way it looks, right? I know, I wish I could too, but if we can see through the fence, because it's like a very, it's George Heriot's school. It's very posh in Edinburgh, which means it costs a lot of money to go to this school, Heriot's, George Heriot's. And this is the way it looks. Don't you think it looks like something out of Hogwarts? But this is Heriot's, George Heriot's, which looks like it could have inspired J.K. Rowling to create Hogwarts.
Watch this, guys.
Hey, look what that sign says there. The birthplace of...
Harry Potter.
This is the birthplace of Harry Potter. This is where J.K. Rowling created the story. There. Made famous as the place of inspiration to writers such as J.K. Rowling, who sat writing much of her early novels in the back room overlooking Edinburgh Castle. Ian Rankin, author of the Rebus novels, and Alexander McCall Smith have both also frequented the Elephant House, as well as many other writers. It seems to have like good luck and good energy, and this is it in here. But unfortunately it's shut because of Corona time! Action!
Guess what my age is now?
What age are you now? 6! Okay, so here we are in the city chambers, and along here there's lots of very famous handprints. And one of them is J.K. Rowling's handprints, 2008. She put her little paws here. Look, see, her hands are way bigger than yours. And then we go down to the very far end of this spooky graveyard, and it takes you.
This is all the
Spooky! And they've actually got like, it's all blocked off I think here now. Oh, so you might not be able to get to the bit that we want to get to. Come on, honey. Ah, they've blocked it all off. Come on, honey. We can't get into it, guys. Is this graveyard, guys?
No.
How spooky and Harry Potterish is it?
So.
Totally, yeah. We need to go back and check our.
Okay.
You can't see very properly at all. But that's the grave of Thomas Jefferson, who is Lord Voldemort. Original name from the Philosopher's Stone. But it's a shame we can't get into it now. They've blocked it all off. Oh look, and there's the back actually, Bonnie, which is interesting, which connects, right? If you think this is interesting, that Thomas Jefferson, his grave is down here, right? But look where it takes you to the back of. Heriot's school. The school that looks like Hogwarts. You see?
Not that much like Hogwarts.
You don't think it looks like Hogwarts? I think that looks so much like Hogwarts. Inspired by, it could be Hogwarts for sure.
Don't use the play
For
pack.
sure.
We're never sure.
Harry
We're never
is.
sure.
We're never sure. We're never sure.
And that's
Oh,
what-
look! And look. McGonagall. McGonagall.
a bee.
Right, don't worry about the bees. Right, well,
There's tons of bees everywhere.
quite crazily, we found McGonagall's grave. Spooky here.
Yeah, it's super spooky here.
Super spooky here.
Yeah.
It's alright. Imagine coming here in the middle of the night.
Oh,
That
no.
would be super spooky. Right now,
That would
it's
be even spookier. Guys, come here in the middle of the night. Remember
Victoria Street in Edinburgh.
Let's cross the road.
Let's cross the road. Hold on. Let's
Oh,
cross the
shit, left, right.
cobbled road. Let's cross our cobbled road because
Someday's coming.
mhm, people people say this is where J.K. Rowling was inspired to create Diagon Alley.
Wait, where's the joke?
Diagon Alley. The joke shop's just there, but we'll come back to the joke shop in a second. And I'm going to show them up here is Harry Potter Museum. Stop. This is the officially licensed Harry Potter products inside. This is a museum for Harry Potter.
Oh, do you want me to show you the thing I was showing you?
Stop. From this shop, over 130 years, brushes and broomsticks were sold to wizards, warlocks, sorcerers, enchanters, and the general public of Edinburgh. So this used to be the world famous brush makers, traded from this shop from 1873 until 2004.
Oh, my foot.
Yeah, but look at this though. This is totally Harry Potter.
Oh, the
Don't
princess.
touch the window, but it's so cool. Hey, look.
The princess.
Got like the little Harry Potter flame.
Look at it has a princess.
It's so super cool. Like, you got like the Gryffindor scarf. You got the Hufflepuff
Look at
scarf.
that.
The
Harry Potter's
Slytherin.
flame.
Oh, Harry Potter actual broom.
That's real. Look, that's real pretend magic.
Real
Fire.
pretend magic.
Fire.
Real pretend magic. Look at the goblins. And look at all the baddies. Look at all the soft toys you can get. Look, there's
Oh, look at princess.
poison, arsenic poison sweeties.
Are they actually poison?
I don't think they'll really poison you. You got Hufflepuff jumpers. Just and loyal.
Dada,
Don't
look
touch
at
anything.
the bag.
Look,
Harry Potter's bag.
look at the wands. Look at the actual wands you can get.
They're real. These
Real
actual-
magic wands. There's Harry Potter's wand. Oh wow! It's got the Harry Potter doll. That's Cho Chang.
Dad, look at that. Like, look at that cup.
Slytherin scarf again.
Look
And
at
we've got
that
nice
cup.
cups and stuff. But
Oh,
yeah,
that-
so where else do you want to show them?
I want to show
Oh, look,
them.
there's an owl in the window. If you can
Oh,
make it out. Can you make out that's an owl?
can you show me?
Oh, look at this guy, it's scary. Ooh. That's way over the other side. But you can totally see how like the architecture of this street and stuff like that did help to inspire J.K. Rowling. And we've also got, lo and behold, what do we have here? A joke shop. We've got a joke shop. And this shop has been here as long as I can remember. When I was a boy, I used to come here and get like those little bangers that you throw to the ground that create a bang. I used to get like lots of stuff like soap that would have black ink at the back of it, so when someone picked up the soap and washed their hands with it, there would be black ink all over their hands.
Can you go up the stairs and then come back down the stairs?
Harry Potter! You can go up the stairs, but don't touch the sides. You can go up the stairs and go back down if you want.
Come on, with me then.
Okay, because this is what the old steps must have been like for people to climb up, eh? Whoa! Look at the old door.
Now let's turn around.
Let's turn around.
Stand up here.
I'll stand up here.
So we're coming on the bike.
Someone's cycling.
Guys,
See the architecture here is the place. Okay, right now we're up next to Edinburgh Castle. But the relevance is, this is a little fountain, right? And it's actually dedicated to the witches of Edinburgh. The little plaque says, "This fountain, designed by John Duncan RSA, is near the site on which many witches were burned at the stake. The wicked head and serene head signify that some used their exceptional knowledge for evil purposes, while others were misunderstood and wished their kind nothing but good." Okay. The serpent has the dual significance of evil and of wisdom. The foxglove spray further emphasises the dual purpose of many common objects. And here we are, this is what they're talking about. They're talking about the good and the evil. And this is what they call the witch's well. The witch's well.
Nice.
This place here.
I made it nice.
J.K. Rowling wrote some of the early chapters of Harry Potter's in the room on the first floor of this building. There's a plaque there, so it must be true. But this is the Black Medicine Coffee Company on Nicholson Street. You can't go inside. Shut, girl. But I tell you what, they do some very strong coffee in that shop. I've been there. I can definitely see. Okay, well, we're going back. Oh yeah, do I see if you can stand it? Oh. We hope you enjoyed your little. We hope you enjoyed your little Harry Potter tour, don't we? We hope you enjoyed it. And these are just a few of the famous sites in Edinburgh. You're never going to have a successful YouTube channel if you're always talking over your dada. Bye!